Well, good morning, happy Monday, and welcome to the show on this very rainy morning. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
I'm Tom Turton. Did you get awakened?
No, luckily it didn't start till after I was already awake.
Oh, okay.
I didn't hear it. If it happened last night, I slept through it, surprisingly. Usually it wakes me up, but...
Yeah, they're coming in today. Pretty good lightning show going on out there.
I'm just thinking about my babies, my little four-legged babies, my fur babies at home being very scared right now. They hate thunder. They hate it.
You haven't built a soundproof room or anything?
Well, they are in our very insulated playpen garage right now.
Okay.
So they do have a little safe space, but they still don't enjoy it.
No, they feel that stuff too better than we do.
Yeah, and they hear it coming sooner
Yeah.
than we do.
Yeah.
Also, Tom, I want to give a quick birthday shout out. My mom texted me yesterday and asked if I could give a shout out because it is the 28th birthday of Jessica Miller of Sullivan, Missouri. And you might be saying, who is Jessica Miller of Sullivan, Missouri?
Who is Jessica Miller of Sullivan, Missouri?
I am so glad you asked, Tom.
Great.
Thank you.
I know how to pick up my cues.
Jessica is the girlfriend of Saul, and Saul works with my mom at the YMCA in Dallas. So my mom works with Saul. Saul came to Missouri to visit his girlfriend Jessica for her 28th birthday. So Jessica, happy 28th birthday in Sullivan.
Yeah.
I don't know
Is
either
that
of
a long
you, but
distance? I mean, Sullivan to Dallas?
I would guess so.
Yeah.
I don't know how long that commute is, Saul, but
I think your mom just wants to be mentioned on TV.
of course she does.
She doesn't know anybody. Yeah.
So happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you, Jessica.
Oh, goodness gracious. Also, can I show you, can we do a show and tell real fast?
Okay.
So I was getting my coffee, I was getting some water, I was walking along the hallway by our office, and I spotted something on a desk that I haven't seen since probably grade school.
Oh.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, let's see what you got.
Look at this!
A pencil sharpener.
An electric pencil sharpener that looks like it was on the set of Mr. Rogers.
Wow.
I haven't seen one of these.
See, and that's newfangled to me. We had the kind that you twisted.
They're
Or you
great.
used your knife.
So I took it into the office and I said, I want to use it. I can't find a pencil.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you have a pencil that you can? You need one of those to really make that shine.
I was like, I want to use it so
Stick your
badly.
finger in it, see what happens.
Oh, it's all plugged in. But I wanted to use it so bad because I'm like, oh, I love the sound of an electric pencil sharpener.
It is. And you end up staying, especially as a kid, you end up standing there and the pencil gets shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter because you're just going, this is cool. And then you end up with a little pencil nub like that. But it's sharp.
Did you have in your school classroom, there was one up at the chalkboard and you have to get up. I think we didn't even have to raise our hands. Can I sharpen my pencil? And you get up and then you crank it. No.
Yeah.
And then it would break off. You had to go sharpen again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had one of those.
Good times.
And usually right by the blackboard.
Did you ever have to write on the blackboard because you were in trouble? You know how they make you write things over and over again?
Not that I recall, but we did things at the blackboard. The one I hated most was you'd have two people up there and the teacher would be in the back and it was for multiplication. See how fast you could do it. And she'd, go 3 times 2, 4 times 7, and you'd have to get all the answers.
Oh my gosh.
I never.
I would never be good at that.
I wasn't.
That sounds terrible.
I knew the answers if I could think about it a second, but when it goes at you rapid fire. But we had one kid, Tim, and he could just, you'd swear he got the answers first, but he didn't.
Wow.
Yeah.
I admire smart people like that, but I'm not one of them. But in the meantime, here's what's happening.
Okay. A pair of red pandas arrived at Taiwan's Taipei City Zoo on Saturday from China's Shanghai Zoological Park, marking the first cross-strait zoological exchanges between Taiwan and China in over a decade. Yeah. Red pandas.
Oh,
yeah.
so cute.
Yeah, red pandas are listed on the International Union for Conservation of Nature's Red List as an endangered species. The list is seen as a critical indicator of the world's biodiversity's health. The red pandas, one female, the other one male, have not yet been given names by the zoo. The male red panda is 3 years old and the female 2. They've been added to the zoo's red panda group to diversify the gene pool of that specific species. That's what the officials have said.
They are so cute. I want one.
You can't have one.
But they're so cute.
They're endangered.
Oh my
Close
goodness.
up of its nose.
I just want to know what they're thinking.
What is that?
That's true.
I'm going to bet on that one.
I will bet on that. Like, what is it?
that?
Oh my goodness, so cute.
Yeah.
Too bad I'll never be at that zoo to see
But
them.
that's the Taiwan and China.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I think so.
That's
Good
a
on them.
good sign.
Good on them.
Also, speaking of animals, today's an animal theme, which I love animals.
Okay.
A 2-year-old giraffe has taken the first steps into her habitat at California's Oakland Zoo after moving from the Living Desert Zoo and Gardens in Palm Desert in April. Pardon me. I put that in there myself.
Oh, look.
Look at that baby. Footage released by the Oakland Zoo shows Joanne exploring her new... Who names a giraffe Joanne, first of all?
I don't know.
I just read that going, what?
Yeah.
I just read Joanne? That's my grandma's name.
Joanne the giraffe.
Joanne the giraffe.
Jojo.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Shows her exploring her new habitat alongside her female mentor, Maggie, who is the oldest female in the zoo's herd at 14 years old. Now, quote, Joanne is incredibly sweet and seeks out connections with the other giraffes and her new animal care keepers. She loves them all. Oakland Zoo animal care keeper Jessica Park said in a press release statement, she is very brave and her curiosity grows every single day. We can't wait to watch her grow here at Oakland Zoo. Wow, I love giraffes too.
How do they determine they're brave?
That's a good question. Maybe they're not afraid of humans.
It does that at the lion's cage or something.
I would love to see it.
Bring it.
I like it when the giraffes, I don't like when they fight, but you know, they use their necks, they tangle it.
Yeah.
It looks like a cartoon because
It almost does. It almost does. You know they have the same number of vertebrae that we have in their necks?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah.
But our necks are so short.
I know.
Oh, but they're so cute.
But we can pick up coffee cups.
Yes, we can. And because when I think I was there at either the Dickerson Park Zoo or Wild Animal, they were telling me, you know, giraffes can't put their head below their heart, you know, so sleeping is different. I don't know.
I didn't
don't
know
quote me
that.
Yeah. Something about...
There would have to be a lot of blood pressure if
Yeah.
you've got it below your heart. Well, why not below the heart?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I'll find...
have to look that up.
I'll get some facts on that before I say
Okay.
it. But I remember somebody saying that to me. But anyway. Yeah, this weather has been so crazy.
Yeah, I know. You get one days where you're sitting baking and the heat index is in the 90s, and then it gets chilly, and then you get rain in here when it starts to get chilly, and then it's just severe, and then everything's waking you up.
I'm kind of over it. I'm hoping June goes by quickly because I think July will be better. I just have a good
Do
feeling.
you?
Yeah, hopefully. Tom, this